So I'm gonna wait a little bit. We're on. We're live. Okay, and Steve DeHaas. I see Steve DeHaas on here on YouTube. Hi, Steve. You're the only guy on here so far, and I see some other people signing in. In a minute, I'm sure we'll see some more names. My name's Raleigh Brown. This is Curve Flattening Concert number 551. And my good friend Eric Lugash just rolled into town. Eric used to live here long, long ago.
Hey, pal. Great seeing you.
And we have so many mutual influences. We both knew Jack McGann, and he was a friend and an influence to both of us, and we're both big Reverend Gary Davis people. And we both like Steve Mann, too. That's my big three. And I see Pam Zappardino and Kathy Marzik and Slim Edelman and Apre Meady and Linda Worster. Hi, all you guys. So, and it's thundering and lightning outside. So
we need the rain.
It's a propitious moment. So, before we start, I want to clink you
Propitious.
all. So, here's to good fellowship and good coffee and good friends and community. So we're going to open up here with Eric is going to do a Reverend Gary Davis tune, and I'm going to kind of shuffle along behind him a little bit.
Let's give it a shot. Okay, here we go. I'll be alright. I will be alright. I will be alright someday. Here in my heart, I do believe that I will be alright someday. If Jesus Christ I long to find, pray tell me where He is. Is He alone? Can He ease my mind and in my conscience ease? What signal shall I tell Him by from any other man? He wears salvation on His brow, and in His arms a lamb. I am going home. I am going home. I am going home someday. Here in my heart, I do believe that I'm going home someday. No trouble now. Go for it. Yeah, man. I thank you, friends, for showing up tonight. I will find you if I can, and if I do, I will rejoice that Christ is a friend of man. I'll be alright. I'll be alright. I will be alright someday. Here in my heart, I do believe that I will be alright someday. Let's kick it out now.
Yeah, you got the voice, man. You and Andy Cohen, you guys can barrel it out like the Reverend could. So let me say some more hellos here. Let me see who's here. Kathy Marzik, and I said hi to you guys. Connie Copy, Linda Worster, my buddy Jim Moore, S.A. Tudhope out there in the Great Northwest, and Deb Levy Clark here in Ambler, and David Arthur Radcliffe in the UK, and Kate Mack in California, Tom Dietz in maybe New Hampshire, and Judy Wong is here. I hope you're getting better from your concussion, my dear. And Connie Adams out there in California. Hello to you all, Pam Zappardino. Larry Pattis. Hey, Larry. Do you know Larry Pattis?
I know Larry Pattis.
Hey, man. And he's a great guitar player, too, man. And Debbie Moore up there in Maine. Hello to you all. And Linda Worster says, nice singing and playing. So next up, I'll do one. And when I knew Eric was coming, I was thinking about Jack McGann. And so I thought I would do this.
Yeah, I was 14 when I met Jack.
Uh-huh.
And I was first involved with him in West Philly, taking lessons with him.
Uh-huh.
What a great experience that was. And then he turned me on to you.
Oh,
Well, he
great.
turned me on to Sun Ra.
Uh-huh. Me and Sun Ra.
You and
like
Sun
this.
Ra. Like that. Yeah, it was great. He
Yeah,
took me
birds
around.
of a feather we were. Me and Sun. So, yeah, Philly has some great musical traditions, from the most kind of orthodox jazz like Eddie Lang out to Sun Ra on the edge of the firmament, you know. So anyhow, Jack, I stole this song from Jack. He stole it from Billie Holiday. Eric is free to jump in if he feels like it, and not if he doesn't. So I tell myself I'm through with love, and I'll have nothing more to do with love. I stay away, but every day I'm fooling myself. I tell my friends that I don't care. I shrug my shoulders at the whole affair, but they all know it isn't so. I'm fooling myself, and every time I pass my face in the looking glass, I shake my head and say, how do you fool? You're throwing your life away. I may seem gay, you know, I may act proud, but every time I see you in a crowd, well, I just want to shout out loud, I'm fooling myself. Fool me a little bit there, Mr. Lugash. Yeah, man. And every time I pass my face in the looking glass, I shake my head, say, how do you fool? You're throwing your life away. I may seem gay, you know, I may act proud, but every time I see you in a crowd, oh, I just wanna shout out loud, I'm fooling myself, and I mean it. Fooling myself.
Thanks for reminding me of that.
And that, yeah, and you played some beautiful lines in there. That was
That's a
great.
beautiful song. One of my.
It is.
I do "God Bless the Child" as a waltz. I sing it.
I'm gonna just slip over because I forgot to mute my phone, and I'm getting these little text things here. We're very informed.
Raleigh will be right back.
Yes. That'll silence that. Hopefully, that's the sound of all of your contributions coming in. So, usually about now I do some announcements. I didn't have time because today's been a rush day. But if you guys who are playing later in the week want to let me know, I'm pretty sure Warren Bendler is playing on Saturday at 3, that Slim Edelman is playing on Friday at 3:30, that Bunny Barnes is doing her threefer on Friday at 4 o'clock. I think our buddy Dakota Dave Hull is doing his Guitar Day with Dakota Dave on Saturday at 11 o'clock Eastern Time, 10 Central. And I think that might be everything I can think of. And then I will be back Sunday at 10:30 a.m.
Here?
Right here at this very
You
same
do this
spot.
twice a week?
Twice, yeah. I used to do it 4 times, and then I cut down to 3 times. And just this week, I'm cutting down to 2.
I'd like to point out that I just called you, 2 hours ago?
Yep.
2 hours ago. Just to say hello, because I'm in the area. And Raleigh was gracious enough to have me on this wonderful program that he's been doing and introduced me to his new dog, Charlie, right?
Yeah.
Is that correct, Charlie?
Yeah. Can you see Charlie down there right by Eric's feet?
There's me petting Charlie.
Yeah. Charlie was not this quiet at first, but he is kind of calmed down now. Let's do that. Okay, we're good. So, let me see if I have any other announcements to make. Well, as usual, there is a PayPal and Venmo link there. And if you'd like to donate to the Charlie the Dog Veterinary and Educational Fund, you may feel free to do so. Always appreciated, never expected. And I see a bunch of other people are here. Kathy Craw is here from up in Canada, and pardon me. Who else did I miss? Keith Shaw out there in Ohio. John Ferrulo up in there in Massachusetts. Good to see you, John. Alex Bevan, my good buddy in Cleveland. Well, in Madison, Ohio, actually. Gene Galligan down there in North Carolina. And he says, love Mose Allison's version. I didn't know Mose Allison did that song. I'm going to have to
I
go
didn't
find
either.
it. Maybe that's where Jack got it, because his version is very different from Billie Holiday's. Okay, so we will move on. The day is before us, and Eric is going to do a version of Georgia here.
Yeah.
And I might kind of join in.
I'm sorry, I did.
You good?
I'm going like that.
Okay.
Thanks, bro.
So, Eric, since I've known since he was just a wee young fellow.
Right. I was
And,
never a wee young fellow, but
Yeah, well, you were.
I was young. I was
Yeah.
never a wee. We take the wee out.
Yeah. And it's been so great to see his style develop over the years, and he's really there are few fingerstyle guitarists to me who have as distinctive a style and so based in kind of a
Piano.
a traditional jazz. There's underneath it. There's the feel of jazz, but it's also very inventive and pulls from ragtime and blues and folk stuff.
Thanks, man.
That's great.
Thank you.
I love to hear you play.
So listening to guys like you,
Aw, shucks.
you and Pat and Tim Sparks and all those guys. You and Pat, I would say the most.
Oh, that's nice. That's very
And Jack.
nice.
Jack.
Yeah, Jack.
Jack again.
So he's talking about Pat Donahue, who's another great fingerstyle guitar player, and another national fingerpicking champion.
Yeah.
I always thought it was very cool that that when Eric lived here and he won the Winfield National Championships and I had won it, and then Mark Cosgrove won it in the flat picking. In our tiny little county, we had 3 national champions. I thought that was
Oh man.
pretty
Yeah.
pretty fucking
Great.
cool. And Matt Arcara used to live here, and he won the national flat picking championship.
Oh wow.
He was a student of Mark's, and he makes tremendous guitars. He lives up in Maine now. Anyhow, let me see who I missed. I think pretty much the Beth Phillips. Thank you for stopping in. Ginger Hopper, hi there. Bunny is here. And Selmo Roberto over there on YouTube. And Terry St. James and Michael Tierson. Do you know Michael Tierson? He was a Philadelphia DJ for many years. Famous. And he's a good
I
singer.
knew, of course, everybody, Gene Shea.
Yeah.
Is
He
Gene
was,
still around?
Gene passed away a couple of years ago after the complications following COVID, I believe. And like that. So
I don't know if this is the truth, but he had the longest. One of the big influences on me, if I may intervene here, I guess, was Mole's Moan. Hearing that, the version of his that he had for years on that. And I played in England at the Stamford Blues Festival, and McGovern, what was the guy who supposedly wrote the song?
Jeff Mulder.
Jeff Moldauer. Yeah. And Jeff Moldauer told me in person, as close as I am to, he says, I didn't write that, Maria did.
Huh?
Maria wrote that, and she was a great musician.
Yeah.
When they were playing.
She's still around.
Yeah, I mean, but they played with Jim Keswick.
Jim Queskin.
Jim Queskin, I'm sorry. I was getting the Keswick Theater. Jim Queskin and the Jug Band. But I was just shocked when he said that because,
I always thought it was him.
Right. And he says, no. He says, I didn't write that. Maria wrote that. And I'm like, Maria Moldauer wrote one of the most,
most oft played folk.
Right,
Yeah, so Gene Shea was a Philadelphia. He was the dean of Philadelphia folk DJs, and for many years, Mole's Moan was the Tom Rush recording of it. Was his signature piece. It sounds kind of like this. It's in open tuning, but
should we do that together instead?
No. No, let's not go there. But that's the general sound. You can go find it on YouTube.
Yeah, you sure can.
And but what we are going to do to close out this show here is we're going to do the 8th of January.
Okay.
Even though it is.
Well, I'd like to say it's just such a nice surprise that to get you on the phone.
Yeah.
And I guess I have the secret number because I called the another number, and that was.
If you called the landline, it says
landline.
Yeah.
So email me.
Yeah.
Sucker. So I had the secret number, and you answered, and here I am, and it's fantastic seeing you, Raleigh.
And you too, my friend.
Okay, fantastic.
So we're going to do this, and then I'll sing my mantra for you before we leave. But this is a song that many people of my generation just knew as the Battle of New Orleans, but it's actually a
Fiddle dance tune.
Fiddle dance tune called the 8th of January.
Here we go. 2, 3. Here's last time. Good boy.
Charlie had to get in on the end of that. Charlie, through most of this concert,
That's good
off,
boy.
off. Charlie.
That's all right. Get down. Good boy.
Through most of the concert, because Eric vocalizes a little bit while he plays, and it sounds very much like the way Charlie sounds when he moans, and I think Charlie sensed a kindred spirit and has been attending to Eric all through the concert.
There we go. Good boy. I know what you've been licking. Yes, I do.
So we're just going to leave you with this little mantra here that I sing every time we do a concert. Charlie? So be happy
You need me.
and be healthy.
That's
Be
very good.
brave
Did you find anything in there?
and be calm. Be kind, it's a snap. And if you get cranky, take a nap
Or pet your dog.
or pet your dog. Charlie, you can take a nap now. So thanks for joining us. Thanks to you, Eric, for stopping by. This was a great pleasure.
Thank you,
man.
Raleigh. Thank you very much, brother.
And for enduring
Thank you,
my
Charles.
little maniac.
Thank you.
And I'll see you guys on Sunday. So have a great rest of the week. See you soon.